What is good, everybody out there? Thanks again for checking into another episode of Court Thoughts, the channel where we basically talk basketball. On this episode of Run It Back, I'm coming in to talk about, man, this dude, all right. This dude, outside of Kobe, right, has like, wait, let me just start this again. All right, so the reason why I'm doing a video on this guy, and I'm going to tell you who this guy is in a second. The reason why I'm doing a video on this guy is it came to my attention. It came to my attention that I hadn't done a run it back on him, and I was out at the shops, and I saw that Adidas is what we call Adidas in Australia, or Adidas to you Americans out there. I saw this dude's shoe, and it had recently gotten resto mod, so it's like a modernized version of this shoe, and I just had flashbacks. I had flashbacks of this dude's ad when they had that clip song. What happened to that boy playing in the back? You remember when he was doing the windmills on the... I'm gonna put a little snippet up in the corner. Bro, shit was fire. Anyways, I realized that I hadn't done a run it back on this dude, and I really wanted to do one, and especially because of the fact that his game really was, like, at one point in time, this dude was probably, there was arguments of who was better, Kobe or T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. That's who we're doing a run it back on. There was literally this point where they were like neck and neck, along with Gilbert Arenas, aka Agent Zero, who I've already done a run it back on. If you haven't already checked it out, go ahead and give it a watch. So we're actually going to be focusing on one specific area of his game, which is really that footwork element, which is the post-up and triple threat area of his game. Because he had this real quick trigger, but he was able to get, like, he had this, like, array of moves that was just, like, it would bombard people, bro. Like, that's the easiest way that I can explain it. He would just bombard people. And again, his handles were really quite simple. They were kind of like Kobe's in the way that he would use between the legs and hang crosses and hezzies. And he's the person that comes to mind when I think of what I call the skip dip or the hang hezzy. You're going to see it. I'm sure if you go and watch some videos, you can go and see it. But anyways, getting off track, let me talk about this video. So the video is from a channel called Evan Gualberto. Now, my man, I don't know if I pronounced your name right. My bad. I hope I didn't disrespect you, but doing the best that I can, bro.
Yo, don't ever disrespect me looking like Seth Rogen's little brother, you heard?
The video itself is called Tracy McGrady Phenomenal Footwork Triple Threat and Post-Up Series. The link is in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out. And I would highly recommend going and check out Evan's channel. I actually scrolled through it and I seen a bunch of videos that I'm definitely going to be checking out for future videos. So anyways, let's get into today's video. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's jump into today's video. Maximum quality. Yes, sir. Let's do this.
Watch him. This plays for him, whether he comes out on the pick or they just throw it up to him.
Screen, stagger screen. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, that fake was all the way high. Look at that. Yeah.
Taking the lead by one. Oh, what a cold-blooded shot by T-Mac.
On Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant learned a lot from that man.
McGrady. So Tracy McGrady looking for his shots.
Here he gets the basket. About 2 minutes left in the quarter. Still a lead by Orlando.
Coach in NBA history to earn the honor without leading his team to the playoff that year. And the third coach.
Oh, cooked him, bro.
Penetrates, kicks it out to McGrady.
The one thing I notice about his head fake is it's almost hip to hip.
that time nearly got the assist over the Leitner.
See that? Did it there too. Went left to right hip.
McGrady scores
On Jordan.
And of all
See, left to right hip. And it's high. It's high. A lot of time when people fake, they're generally not going too high. It's very quick.
Mismatch right now.
Yeah, the back gets a little bit loose. T-Mac is heating up. McGrady with it, taps it to himself. 7 on the shot clock.
Oh!
If he's happy, if he's having fun playing basketball, he is unstoppable.
Right.
By Brady, just turned Richardson around, and Tracy with 16 points.
Whoop. Just leaving.
That post-entry pass is just too soft and out of his wheelhouse.
I seen this video. Hey, he cooked Kobe, bro.
Done the job shooting from downtown. He's 11 of 22 from the other.
Same kind of passion and desire.
Right.
There's no
Down by 2.
High fake again.
Sore and not feeling good, you can't shoot the basketball right.
And McGrady.
He had a very high center point for his shot too. If you look, a lot of the time, his center point for his shot was just above his head.
All his injuries
So
that he has, you know, he's got a back.
he just needed to get the ball to there to get that release. Kind of explains why his shot was pretty flat for the most part.
And the foul. Well, second possession in a row that Van Gundy went right.
And the dude was 6'9", bro. It was a big dude.
Creating easy opportunities for his teammates. Here's full out control. Let's hope that both teams are just plain and simply good here tonight. On defense. Of course, the Rockets there as well, perennially
Trying to kick that ball, bro.
These teams defend well. I think both coaches too
Much of that for Jeff Van Gundy. Right back
See
down
ya.
T-Mac on the
Oh,
post up. Nice move
seals it.
inside. Off the
So tight.
on one team that he's had even a chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, this vintage mid-post, the spin, the attack, and the finish.
Yeah, bro.
points. Scored by Cleveland. T-Mac to the right.
Hey,
Watch on
yeah.
this explosiveness. Just go to the. Let me tell you, when you see a guy penetrate to the basket and do a reverse, he was languishing on the bench in Indiana, getting some playing time.
Bro, he pulled that out of his ass, man.
He's fouled again.
Like a rabbit out of hat.
So you see Utah making the effort to get to the rim.
Ooh.
Sheds Gieracek driving. 3-point
So long, bro. Such a long reach. AK-47 nearly came through with that.
Coach Rivers, I said, hey, you know, how was your Christmas? He says, well, I'm really tired, man. I said, why? He said,
Ooh.
McGrady drives and scores.
He's got 35 points in the game. Gooden. And the rebound to McGrady.
Over the Rockets with Juwan Howard and Shane Battier. They have to produce because Mutombo will not be able to contain Shaquille O'Neal.
And anytime he gets somebody small on him, he loves to take him down.
It's real hard for a point guard, even someone like Gary Payton, to recover from that. The guy's too big.
McGrady with no hesitation. So he has hit
Bang, bang.
missing his showing confidence. McGrady penetrated to bring the Rockets within 2.
Oh.
McGrady.
You see where Kobe that gets that from too, huh? Ooh.
assists in the first half, but a lot of that is his teammates missing shots. Phoenix.
He loves that like step back into it.
This is where he got it going.
This guy is putting on a shooting exhibition.
McGrady spins on Alexander.
Eesh.
Well, we'll help him out before the game's over. You can bet on
those 14 minutes.
I may be wrong. I'm pretty sure as well when he was playing, he was one of the guys that did reach out to Akeem Olajuwon and did get some help on the post game and did work with him. Whoa!
20 points in every one of the quarters. In the games they've lost, they had one quarter where they didn't get up.
Brady on the block. That's really a poor decision by Detroit to not go and extend help.
Curry working on McGrady. His jump.
Hey.
Trying to get McGrady on the low post. The Rockets are.
McGrady. Second tie of the night.
Trying to just push him out.
Lou has 9 points.
Yeah, that man's shit though. Oh, dude.
24 of 12. Defended by
29 and 31.
Ooh, so quick. Bro. That length did definitely help with that one. That reverse.
It's a great defender, and they're protecting the lead, so he'll get some minutes here.
Get out of here.
In this league.
Like that, 3.
That's a tough shot, bro. That's a real tough shot.
Playoffs, T-Mac. A little fadeaway. Now Jason Capono gets a try. This one from the field.
Allen Iverson with 40.
Lou on McGrady, spins, shoots, and scores.
Good help defense. When he made the cut, weak side was able to get there and make him change
Good
his
look
shot.
through.
And he went
Good
from
through
having an
actions.
easy layup.
1:14 to go in the period.
I'm noticing him use that circular motion just to create space. Anytime that they're having a hand in, he's able to sort of swing his arms under theirs and push it out of the way. Woo, that big fake. Hey, clear it. Clear it.
Round 2. Juwan Howard back to Bogans. He launches a 3. Tipped out by Gooden to McGrady.
It's got to go in.
Scored 11 of the last
Confidence,
points
right?
for the Magic, and 7 in a row to give the Magic an 11 points.
Yo.
He doesn't look real good coming down after that shot.
McGrady wants to put it on the floor on Purdy, then comes up, shoots over top. McGrady, pump fake. 2 seconds. 1 second. McGrady. He's
Staying right in their hands.
McGrady off the fake. And 9 of 13 from the field. He had 17 of the 25 in the third quarter. McGrady.
7 consecutive games on the road. In the meantime, the Magic have opened up a 10-point lead. Now they switch off Jones covering McGrady.
Ooh. Bought him on that one. Oh, dude, that's a clinic. Just being patient, eh?
Creativity plus. Got the ball knocked with a beautiful.
Bro, that was a recovery?
Field. McGrady.
And on the next one, he goes away from the screen.
On LeBron, too. Young LeBron.
McGrady on the drive. Tracy McGrady for 2. Oh, what a play by T-Mac. He's got the length.
Bro.
Off a great pass by T-Mac.
You can see why KD framed a lot of his game after him, eh? Because they got a similar build.
Their largest lead of the evening, 4 points. McGrady again.
85 to 70. And Billups with 50.
McGrady gets inside. Season high 10 assists to stack against Boston.
Bro.
Easy behind the
Dude, what are you going to do?
United States. They go to T-Mac now. T-Mac working on Richardson, steps back and fires.
He opened up that baseline side, and he just had to hit one dribble and step back out of it.
McGrady a 3.
Oof. That's tough. That's real tough.
You could just pick a couple of surprises that seem to make a run.
Hey.
Austin finds McGrady coming off
Takes the
the
screen.
side. He'll raise up and he is carrying
Damn.
his team during the streak. Brady turns.
Very, very respected guy. Been on the championship teams and can tell you about what the mood this team is in about 5 minutes.
Oh.
Why not? When you got
He hung on that one.
You're likely talking about metallic finishes, I can tell.
McGrady again. McGrady.
Not much you can do with that kind of shot.
McGrady.
100% there's not much you can do with that kind of shot.
And his jumper is on tonight.
T-Mac shoots it.
Although he had a 2-motion shot, because of the fact that his set point is above his head, and he's 6'9", you couldn't do anything about it.
Dennis Rodman had played for him in the Magic. He said when Dennis Rodman was getting the rebounds he was getting, he said he got
And man, and the Rockets have got to figure out a way to penetrate that zone. But now they're putting their shooting.
Ooh.
Gooden. Tracy McGrady.
None whatsoever. One dribble, elevate up, and you just can't get to the ball.
This is McGrady. Muscles.
My man was spamming the Fed fake.
Denver has come back to within 3. McGrady again over Miller.
Ball away from Tracy as much as he can.
McGrady turns.
Still stay down, but Jordan.
Magic lead the all-time series against
Oh.
the 35-20.
37-9. 1:45 left to play. Rockets with an 8-point lead. T-Mac to the rack.
Hey, yeah.
I think you're going to have your 100-point game, gentlemen.
For a team, next year they got to be better on the road, but you got to win at home first, and that's what they've done this season.
Here comes
Hey.
No one's going to get in his way.
The recovery was too late on that.
He's a great screener.
Dirk on him. Ooh. Sean Bradley?
And passion. David Aldridge talked about it's playoff time. Look at the extension. Sean Bradley.
Sean Bradley, bro.
We just did ourselves.
Well, let me give you a little
addition and subtraction help a basketball team.
Absolutely. And defense
Oh,
such
bro.
a key.
Yay! Bang! Woo.
More pressure when you're playing at home. Oh, McGrady just
Ooh.
pass Robinson and then slash to the rack. Are you kidding me? LeBron says, wait a minute. How many guys are like this?
Barbecue chicken?
Do I want any part
There's barbecue chicken? Great video, Evan. Thank you so much. So, there's a lot to unpack from that. There's definitely a lot to unpack from it. But some of the key things that I noticed when I was paying really close attention to some of the actions that were happening when T-Mac was in that triple threat position was, number one, his head fakes were high. And that's not a bad thing. I think sometimes, and I mentioned this during the recording, is that sometimes people, when they fake the head fake, they just go to here and it's not enough motion to really help try and sell it. So I really like the fact that his head fake was really high. The other thing was as well that he was able to follow through with it. And I talked about a shooter's set point. And I'll try and explain it as quickly as possible and as detailed as possible. But basically, to me, what I call a set point is where you want your shot to be, or where you want the ball to be to initiate your shot. And it really depends on whether or not you have a 2-motion or a 1-motion jump shot. If you want to know more information about this, just jump in the comments, let me know, and then maybe I'll do a video on the difference between 1-motion and 2-motion shooting and what's the benefits, pros, cons, all that sort of stuff. But because he has a 2-motion jump shot, and his set point is above his head, he's able to get the ball here, and if he needs to just pull it from here, he can, and if not, him being able to sort of get it to here is enough of a motion that most people aren't expecting the ball to go this high without it being a jump shot, which is why he was able to get there. The other thing that I noticed as well is that he had this very circular motion with the ball. So if you pay attention to when he had the ball was making circular motions. He was sweeping through, he was going over the top, and that allowed him to help disrupt the hands of the defender. If the hands of the defender is out and he's able to go over and around the defender's hands, the defender's job with that active hand is to trace the ball. So if he keeps it still, then the defender's job's easy. They're just going to tap and start irritating at the ball and potentially force you to create a turnover. But if you're moving the ball, you're making the defender's job harder. And him being such a prolific jump shoot, like mid-range scorer, and his like array of moves, bro. Like he had just moves on moves, bro. Like he did Kobe dirty, and he did MJ dirty. Like that's just disrespectful, bro. But man, enough of that. Before I wrap up today's video, there is one thing that I did want to say. I do want to point out, guys, that if you have not already gone over and liked and subscribed to Evan's video and channel, please make sure that you do give him some love. And as well, if you're enjoying the content, consider liking and subscribing. I've got a whole bunch of playlists as well to separate some of the content. So if you're interested in seeing more videos like this, there's a run it back playlist. So you can just check out all the run it backs, or if you want to see reactions, you want to hear just T-Talks, maybe you're working and you want to play something in the background while you work to give you something to listen to and give you a whole bunch of shit to unpack, go and check that out. But look, until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe. All right, peace.